can't get over somebody, contrary to popular belief, the quickest way to get over somebody is not by getting under somebody else. I have a hack that actually works, and I will share it with you now. So, I'm Nicole Paulus. I help people build lives they don't want to escape from and exit the matrix. And today I'm going to share a little personal story about myself and how I got over somebody that was very near and dear to me. I'm an overthinker. I am a triple air sign and I love to ruminate. I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking about how much I hate the sticker that's on my water bottle and then I should remove it the next day. Like, I literally overthink everything. And um, there's good things to that, but there's also like when you're trying to get over somebody, it's not necessarily very healthy or a good use of your time. So, yeah, the best way to get over somebody, here it goes, is to integrate what you love about them. So, let me give you a little bit of an example. A few years ago, I was living my best life. I was volunteering at an animal shelter in Portugal, and I decided to take a day off, a couple days off to go visit a nearby town. And as I was walking to my Airbnb, I caught eyes with a very beautiful stranger. Smiles were had and portals were opened. And yeah, long story short, we began a very beautiful, intense love affair for the next few weeks. And the reason I'm sharing this very personal story is because I knew this person was not for me. Towards the end of the situationship, it started like there was some some cracks in the wall. The wallpaper was like peeling. Um, but I still had this like amazing experience, and I was just like I couldn't stop obsessing over him, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. Now I have integrity. Um, I'm not gonna outwardly show that I'm not overthinking about someone, but it was definitely affecting me. It was affecting, it was affecting my plans and my life. And yeah, I probably, like you, found a similar video on YouTube about integrating the loving aspects of someone else in before you can get over them or release them. And that was like the only thing that I really like read that clicked with me, is that, oh, it's actually not about him. It's what he represented to me. It's this person represented freedom in a way that I had never experienced it before. Everyone I know, everyone that I am close with is in the matrix. They have their 9 to 5 jobs or they have their families. And I have always kind of had one foot in, one foot out. And even though I can work online and I can travel, I always felt like I couldn't truly live a nomad lifestyle. So here are the qualities that I like recognize that actually I was seeking in myself. I admired these qualities of him and I was seeking them for myself. And so when the relationship ended, I felt really sad because I got a glimpse of who I could be and what was possible, like what my life could possibly look like. And I was sort of like just I was projecting all of that onto this person. And this person was really just he was a soul helper. He like showed me a different way. So yeah, I identified a few qualities in him that I wanted in myself, and one of those was freedom to express yourself. So he was a street performer, so he made money off of his art. He was just like extremely outwardly grateful for everything, and I thought that was so beautiful. And then yeah, he like didn't have a problem like sharing his values or like who he was as a person at the core, and I thought that was pretty magical as well. So yeah, I got home to Berlin and I bought a van. I started my van life. I did that for a year throughout Europe. We went to Portugal and Spain and had some amazing experiences. And I don't know if I would have done that if I hadn't met him, um, because or it would have taken me a lot longer to get there. That's what I mean when I say he collapsed timelines. Like he saved me a lot of time of like soul searching because he basically gave me permission, um, inadvertently to become that person myself. And yeah, I'm sharing more about who I am and like my values. And I try to also adopt this like attitude of gratitude that he had. And so it wasn't until I started to like embody those traits that I admired in him and like really develop those skills that I started to really feel okay with the fact that that our relationship situationship was over and that we weren't going to be in each other's lives long term, and that was never the point of the interaction. It was always just to, yeah, act as a soul helper, to lead me to the next stage and to help me, to save me a lot of time and also a lot of healing of like past relationships. So, yeah, now I can look back on that time as like with gratitude and like just like fondness for him and for what he mirrored back to me, because really you can never have a relationship with somebody, you can never admire somebody, something in somebody that you can't also have for yourself. So it's possible. And it hurts sometimes when that person doesn't reciprocate, or when, yeah, for whatever reason, circumstance, the situation just is not working out. It hurts because you feel like that's your pathway to feeling that way. And when you realize you actually have a lot more power over how you feel, you have all the power, actually, then it's an empowering moment. It shifts the way that you look at the situation. So even if the relationship was bad, there's still a lot of beauty you can take from it, because you know that it showed you how you don't want to be, or how you don't want to be treated, and that can be also really powerful as well. But yeah, so if you're having a hard time getting over someone, which I assume you are because you're watching this video still, thank you, by the way. I want to give you some homework to do, um, to further push you through your healing phase. And that is to write a list of qualities or traits that this person, that you just like were like green flags all the way down and just like really admired about that person. And if things are not really good right now, like think about how the relationship was when it first started. And then just, yeah, write down a list of qualities and then pick like, well, you have to start with one. So pick one that really stands out to you and devote time every day to developing that skill or developing that trait. So if the person was super generous, super great tipper, easy. Next time you go out to eat, like leave a little bit more than you would. So like you can become what you love about another person. If that person is like really dedicated to their hobbies, or really dedicated to like maintaining their friendships, or or saving money, or setting aside money to go travel, like you can do that for yourself and kind of turn the tables. So you are becoming that version of yourself that you were exposed to by being in connection with somebody. Um, so yeah, I hope that helps. And if you find this helpful, I'm going to be sharing more videos in the coming days on topics that will help you build a life that you want to escape, that you don't want to escape from, and how to exit the matrix. So we'll talk about emotional regulation and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for being here.